It was just a regular evening. Then Maria Vigo heard it. There was a crash, followed by the deafening squeal of metal on concrete. When I saw the rail car flip into the air, I imagined something just horrible had happened, she says. Just beyond her backyard, this. Her neighbor Isidoro Castaño made this video of the carnage. Firefighter Miguel Angel Bello was heading for duty at the planned firework display at Santiago de Compostela's annual fiesta. Then he got the call.
La primera unidad de que, por favor.
The first unit on the scene radioed me and said, please hurry. There's been a catastrophe. It's a total catastrophe. The train is on fire. Among the 218 passengers, a teenage American missionary from Utah. He was writing his journal. Suddenly, he felt the train go airborne.
A few things of luggage started falling off the racks, and then after 1 or 2 seconds, you could feel us leave the other set of tracks, and the whole train rotated about 90 degrees, and I blacked out before we hit the ground, which was very lucky for me, and the next thing I knew, they were helping me out.
Stephen Ward was one of the lucky ones. He was alive.
No, I didn't really feel like The Walking Dead. I looked like The Walking Dead, and many people did. Everyone was covered in blood. I've got staples all over my scalp. I was covered in blood. They've scrubbed most of it off me now, but everyone was just covered in their own blood and occasionally the blood of others. It was gruesome, to say the least.
Bello said the first 4 minutes was a desperate race for him and his firefighters, smashing windows and kicking in doors to pull out passengers as rail cars went up in flames. In the wreckage, a young girl called him.
Había una chica joven.
There was a young woman. She was trapped under the axle of the train.
Estaba atrapada con un eje.
She was conscious and was saying, please get me out of here. I want to go home.
Y en cuanto estuvo atrapada, estaba...
You have to keep trying, but of course that axle wasn't moving without a crane. Later, she died, he says. Many died, but more survived, thanks to rescuers and trackside neighbors. Retirees Maria and her husband Suso Varela said they took their own bed sheets to wrap around the injured and ropes to haul the survivors off the tracks. They were oblivious to the risks. There's a human impulse that just seems to oblige you to help others, he says. The wreck has been cleared. The focus now on the train driver in police detention. Could he have headed off the catastrophe by taking the curve much slower? Carl Penhall, CNN, Santiago de Compostela, Spain.